Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nufatia bint Abdul Rahman. My metric number is S52177. This is my video presentation for Alternative Assessment FIS 3801. This is my table of content, consists of 6 chapters. So we will begin with chapter 1, which is Introduction. For background of study, this is an alternative assessment for FIS 3801 course. I was assigned to make a case study about fishing boat project. I chose Encik Shukri as the fisherman that will be interviewed through the online platform. Encik Shukri is the owner of Persim Fishing Boat. He is born in Kelantan but stayed at Pahang and built his career in capture fisheries industry about few years ago. Okay, objective of my study is to analysis the feasibility study of fisheries business, which is capture fisheries project is feasible or not. The benefits of this study is to ensure that the investment from the business owner will give benefits towards them. Second, the feasibility study also can be one of the ways to convince a bank or investor that Encik Shukri business is worth considering as an investment. Last, benefit of for the business owner to measure the performance of its own company management. For the product overview is yellow strip scat, skipjack tuna, torpedo scat, tamban sisek and tamban beluru. The vision of Encik Shukri is to create sustainable and competitive industry. The mission is develop a dynamic market-driven fishing industry through creative, innovative approaches and environmentally friendly. The next chapter 2 is about description of fishing unit. For the fishing vessel, Encik Shukri used Zone C type boat with the size 80 feet in length. The capacity of the boat is 50 tons. He used inboard engine, which is Cummins engine, with the horsepower 400 horsepower. There are a few accessories that he used, which is sonar, GPS, and echo sounder. Distance from the shore that the boat can go is 50 nautical miles up to 30 nautical miles. Next is the fishing gear. He used Persim as the fishing gear with the size 3 meter. The material of the fishing gear is synthetic fiber, which is polyester. The mesh size of the fishing gear is 150 mm in big mesh section. This is chapter 3, which is production plan and fishing operations. For fishing ground for capture fisheries activities of Encik Shukri is from the inshore of Kuantan until Tioman. Fishing method of Persim is the top of the net is floated at the surface of the water and the bottom of the net is weighted, pulling the net's wall downwards. A wire is threaded through the bottom of the net, which when pulled and tightens the net like a purse, the fish will trapping inside. Next, the net is then dragged back towards the boat and the catch is lifted out. The fishing base of their boat is at Jetty Padang and the landing place is at LKIM Kuantan Pahang. This is the supply chain for fisheries industry of Encik Shukri. So from production, it will be transport to processing and distribution. Then Encik Shukri will sell the fish to the wholesalers. Then the fish will be distributed to until the end users, which is consumers. So this is the types of fish production that have been catch by Encik Shukri and the crews. Basically for the fish handling, they will use ice to slow down the microbacterial activities to ensure that their fish are in fresh condition. Usual fish to ice ratio that they will use is 2:1. So target market for Encik Shukri is mainly is the wholesaler, then the LKIM or Netmart. Lastly is the importers or exporters. There are 4 types of segmentation in marketing strategy, which is behavioral segmentation, demographic segmentation, geographic segmentation, and psychographic segmentation. For market characteristics, shellfish is transported from the landing complexes to major urban centers for retailing in the wet market. However, as the world becomes more urban, more money is being channeled to the supermarkets in large cities to meet the needs of a more sophisticated urban population. So this is the financial analysis of Encik Shukri's project. So he got the MPV is 2670668. Internal rate of return is 39.88%. The BC ratio is 1.48 and the payback period is 2.33 years. Encik Shukri's project is feasible based on the cash flow and the sensitivity analysis by referring to the value of NPV, BC ratio, IRR, and payback period that have been calculated by using Excel. He could increase the production so that he could pay back the loan earlier and gain more profit.